Hey, let's play, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Heart Gold. In this episode, we're catching every single legendary Pokemon that's in the game, minus Ho-Oh, because I did kill him, and I went back and I actually caught him, but I wasn't recording. Same thing with this Lugia part you guys are watching right now. I actually caught Lugia, I caught Ho-Oh, and I saved by accident like an idiot. But don't worry about that. I managed to save during the Battle of Lugia, so I'm going to show you how to get to him. That's what we're doing right now. You could probably see that. Show you how to get to Lugia. You got to go to the Whirl Islands and get down that little ladder, and then you keep walking, and eventually you'll come up to this old dude, and you got to show him that Silver Wing, I believe it's called, and he'll let you in. You'll see right here. Yeah, you're down at the bottom of the Whirl Island. This old guy will be standing right about here, and you show him the item, and then he'll let you through. You walk down this path. You keep walking, you keep walking, you keep walking down the slanted path. You come in, and Lugia will be right here. You'll walk into the World Islands. Lugia will be like floating above these rocks here, and you just kick his ass like we're about to right now. As you can see, I put Lugia to sleep. Level 70. I wasn't expecting that considering Ho was a 45 overall, but Lugia was a pretty tough test to get down. But you know, you want to get his health down as low as possible and put him in like a sleep, or maybe paralyze him. If you can paralyze him, that'd be good too. Anything like that, you know, freeze him, anything that would work. So yeah, there's Lugia. We call it Lugia. Pretty simple. Wasn't too hard, honestly. We're going to name him Ophidian after Ophidian the Cobra, one of my favorite wrestlers. So there you go, Ophidian. Had trouble spelling it when I was recording this, apparently. Alright, so on to our next legendary Pokemon. Do a little victory spin for the win. And our next legendary Pokemon is Entei, as you can plainly see. These are the most annoying ones because you gotta use Mean Look to keep them there, and you just gotta hope they don't use Roar on you, weaken them out, and then just chuck Pokeballs. It took me about, I don't know, 2 days to do this. I started on Saturday. There we go. I made it look easy in the editing, of course. I started late Saturday night, couldn't do it, so I gave up because I was tired. I wanted to sleep. So there's Entei. Entei, he's the fire Pokemon, or the volcano Pokemon, I should say. Yeah, so we'll give a nickname to Entei. We'll call him Tay. Yeah, we're gonna go with all those stupid ass names for our legendary Pokemon. Yeah, and here's Raikou, just as difficult as Tay, or Entei, as you want to call him. It's basically lucky. I started Saturday, couldn't do it. Then I started doing it Sunday. I'm recording this on Monday morning when this video is supposed to be up. Or not recording, I'm editing this on Monday morning when this video is supposed to be up. So all in all, it probably took me about 6 hours to catch these guys, because they just didn't want to go in those Pokeballs. I had them weak for the longest time, but they just didn't want to go in the damn Pokeball. It was super freaking annoying, but finally managed to get them in the Pokeball, and thank God for that. The Thunder Pokemon is Raikou, or Raikou, or however you want to say his name. And we're going to simply call him Ray, or Rai, depending on how you pronounce it. So there's Rai, or Ray. So there's 2 of the legendary dogs. We'll get the 3rd one in a bit. But up first, we're going to stick with the Johto region, and we're going to go after Kyogre. And to get Kyogre, you have to beat Red first. And I know we haven't beaten Red yet, but I already filmed the Red part in advance. So once you beat Red on top of Mount Silver, you can go after Kyogre. But since I wanted to do legendaries, we're going to do legendaries first before I face Red. So technically I've already beaten Red, but whatever. You go into Mr. Pokemon's house, he'll give you the blue orb, and then you can bring the blue orb to, can't remember the name of the tower. We'll find out in a second. I just can't remember what the name of the tower is. So you get the blue orb from Mr. Pokemon, or whatever his name is, in Route 30. And, you know, grab whatever Pokemon flies in your party and head over to Cinewood City, because in Cinewood is where you gotta go to the Embedded Tower, I think it's called, if that makes sense. Yeah, so you go towards the Safari Zone if you haven't been there. This is where it is. This guy will talk to you, Bruno, or Chuck, sorry. Here, good to see you, but I never expected. Could it be that you're on your way to the Embedded Tower? The Embedded Tower is huge, pricing in the sky. Instead of some mythical Pokemon that stretch the seas and the Pokemon that widen the lands. But the tower no longer is standing. The way the Embedded Tower is harder than you can imagine. You need to use rock climb as well as surf. I see you so defeated the gym leaders in Kanto as well. Yes, I did. And there's nothing to worry about. Believe in yourself and walk your path. Yeah. So you gotta defeat the gym leaders in Kanto, obviously. That includes Red. Oh, the only way you get the blue orb is beating Red. So anyways, put on a max repel, because you're gonna need it to get through all this crap. It's a pretty simple journey. I've already been through here. This is Route 47, just in case you're wondering. Already been here. You just go down this ladder. If you haven't been here, you're going to have to battle that guy, or you could probably pass him too. I don't think anyone's too strong on this, though. I think they're all like level 30, so you shouldn't have a problem after you being red. All your Pokemon should be strong if you haven't been to this place yet. I think there's a Pokeball in a little thing of sand as well, but I already picked it up a long time ago. So anyways, yeah, use your rock climb to climb up on top of these rocks. No shit, Sherlock. So you go on top of these rocks all the way to the top. It's only two rows, nothing serious. And then you can talk to this guy, but it doesn't matter. He's usually blocking it. And now you're in the embedded tower, and there is Kyogre. So let's face Kyogre. As you can see, same thing as Lugia. Put him to sleep and start chucking Pokeballs at him. Get him as low health as possible. This is the lowest I could get him without killing him every time. So yeah, but it took a while, but I got him. For some reason, he didn't want to. He has a. Can't remember the name of the move, but he gets health back like after every turn, so it's super annoying. So you can't really keep him at red. Sea Basin Pokemon, or Basin, depending on how you say it. 14 feet high. Holy tits, that guy's big. And 776 pounds. You a big man, Kyogre. You a big man, but I caught you. We're just going to call him Moby because I couldn't think of anything clever. You know, Moby Dick. He's a whale. I think Kyogre's a whale anyways. This guy will come in and tell you that, well, hello, that was something you don't see every day. Well, that Pokemon, a Kyogre, a legendary Pokemon, the Hoenn myth about the shaping of the regions. I see. The embedded tower was built by the people from Hoenn. The tower that binds this tower, the sea, and the land together. Kyogre was the only Pokemon described in the Hoenn myth. This place may still be hiding its secrets. The knowledge Pokemon Professor may be able to help you and tell you more about the show Kyogre or whatever. Anyways, you can get, what's his name? Groudon, or whatever his name is, I can't remember his name, in Soul Silver, and then if you're playing on like your DS, you transfer them both, and then when you have them both, you can face Rayquaza in that tower as well, but I'm playing on an emulator, and I don't feel like using cheats. So here we go, here's Suicune. This is the last of the legendary dogs, so Suicune, he's probably the easiest one to catch. Puff, 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 I'm no match for you, as I predicted. Go ahead. Since I met you in the Burn Tower in Ecrotech City, I've sort of known that Suicune would choose you. Take a look at it. Suicune is waiting for you. It has been waiting for a battle with a worthy trainer to whom it can entrust itself. Alright, so here over to Suicune. Do a little victory spin, because it's about time we face Suicune. And he's actually super simple to catch. I got him relatively fast. You just weaken him out, and I got lucky to get him really down to low health. Hit him with a paralysis move like Sleep, or Paralyze, or Ice move. Sleep is what I use because Emily, my Snorlax, is the shit when it comes to this. The only reason why I'm using Emily is because she has Yawn, obviously. And she's a pretty much, or he, I should say. I keep saying she because it's named after my sister. Pretty much a big tank. The Aurora Pokemon is Suicune. Takes a lot of damage to, take her out. And also, I got leftovers, so I gain health after every turn. So Suicune, we're going to call, obviously, Suicune, because Kun sounds a little too racist for me. So Suicune will be. To go on with Tay and Ray Ray. Hero, you are truly amazing. I've never seen a battle that's this intense. I have no regrets. Farewell, Suicune. Farewell, Hero. See you later, Usain, or whatever the hell you say your name. Victory spin for the win. And let's see how Emily's doing. Emily is staring straight into the direction, looking at the sunrise. Alright, now it's time for Latios, another annoying Pokemon to catch, because you got to do the same thing with the mean look, but at least it doesn't have roar like the legendary dogs, so you can actually weaken it out and it will stay in the battle, just as long as you don't kill it. I'm going to use a full restore here, because I was paralyzed and really low health. You're going to use Dragon Breath, but it don't matter. I am going to chuck, what's it called, an Ultra Ball at you, and I'm going to catch you, Latios. So Latios and Latios. Latios obviously in Soul Silver, Latios in Heart Gold. Latios is the female member, Latios is the male member of the group. It's the Eon Pokemon, and it's a pretty damn good Pokemon too. I haven't really used it much, but I'm pretty sure it's good. Dragon / Psychic, that sounds like a pretty damn good type to me. Might have to try it out if I ever play this game again after this. Alright, so we're going to call it Shikari after one of my favorite bands, Enter Shikari. I couldn't think of anything clever, so might as well go with the band thing. So we're going to move on to Zapdos, from the legendary three legendary birds from the Kanto region. So we'll go Zapdos first because he's the easiest one to get to in my opinion. You just got to go to the power plant and he's sitting right up there. You don't have to use any HMs except for Surf. So there's Zapdos. We'll go battle him, and these guys are usually simple, but Zapdos is definitely the simplest of the group by far because the other two give me a lot of trouble. Same thing, weaken him out as much as you can, use a sleep or some sort of paralysis. Get him weak enough, obviously, to catch him, then start chucking Ultra Balls at his ass. Didn't take too long to catch Zapdos. I think I caught him on my 5th attempt or something, so it wasn't too bad. So we are going to call Zapdos. Actually, that's not coming up yet. Yeah, he was pretty simple. He's a legendary bird-type Pokemon. Causes savage thunderstorms by flapping its glittering wings. The electric Pokemon, 145, Zapdos. Yeah, so we're going to give Zapdos the nickname of, we're going to go with Greek mythology gods, and we're going to call him Zeus. I think I spelled it wrong, but whatever. It looked like I spelled it wrong. I probably didn't. Okay, we're going to move on to Articuno now. Artie, as you can call him. This guy gave me some trouble. It's pretty difficult trying to get to him too, because there's a lot of trainers on the way, and I did my best to avoid them. I actually got lost my first way through to getting him, because I wasn't sure how to go through the Seafoam, or the Seafoam Islands, that's what it's called. I wasn't sure how to go through the bottom of the Seafoam Islands, but I figured it out, and I re-recorded this part, obviously, because I didn't want the part of me in fast forward going around in circles for like 6 minutes. Yeah, so you go that way, go down this ladder, you go into this little ice patch, pretty easy to evade. You gotta bump off this trainer, so if you haven't faced him, you're obviously gonna have to face him. You're gonna have to bump off this trainer too coming up, so you bump off him, go to the right, go down that ladder. From this way, you just take these 2 ice blocks, the 2 on the left, and you push them downwards. Alright, so downwards it is, and you go and you push this one forward, and it'll fling past the 2 boulders there, then you can go up. Avoid all that, just go down this ladder. Go into your surf. Yes, you're going to need surf, obviously. If that wasn't oddly pointed out at the beginning when I was in the water. And there's Articuno right there, but you got to do a little bit more to get around. To get to Articuno. Excuse me for coughing. My voice is a little parched right now, but I can't drink because it's a continuous video. My freaking screensaver just popped up, so I can't tell what I'm doing right now. That's really annoying. Get out of here, Ammonite. Flipping screensaver. Alright, I'm going to see if I get some water here. I barely have anything left. There's Articuno. Do a little spin to show off that we found Articuno. Level 50 overall. This guy gave me some troubles catching him. He just didn't want to stay in the damn Pokeball. I think I was at this for about 45 minutes till he finally succumbed to the Ultra Ball and decided to stay in it. So thank God he was a flipping asshole to catch. So there's Articuno, the freeze Pokemon. 5'7" tall, 122 pounds. Pretty fat for a 5'7". We're going to call Articuno Boreas. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's the Greek god of winter, I think, if I'm correct. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's what it is. So it makes sense, winter ice. I was going to call him Poseidon, but he's not really a water type, so it'd make more sense. So we're going to move on to Moltres, or Moltres. It's Moltres, but whatever. The last of the legendary bird Pokemon from Kanto, and he's hiding out in Mount Silver. You're going to need surf and waterfall and rock climb for this to get to him, obviously. Pretty simple, though. Once you have all those HMs, it's straightforward. You don't have to go like 100 miles or do any weird puzzles. It's pretty much straightforward with all those HMs, and use a surf for Gyarados and use a waterfall for Gyarados, or whoever water type you have. Make your way to the top and straight through. And there he is at the bottom of this little rock thing. Don't know what he's doing inside of a cave, honestly. It's kind of strange. Thought he'd be on top of a mountain again, but he's inside of a cave this time. So there's Moltres inside of a cave. He was a little bit of a bitch too. Not as much as Articuno, but just enough. So I weakened him out real good on this one and put the sleep on him. So he's relatively easy to catch. It took me 2 attempts to do it because I had to switch out a party member to actually be able to weaken him out a bit. Even though I did that, then for some reason Snorlax was able to get him to low HP this time. So yeah, get him to low HP just like any other legendary Pokemon, put him in some sort of paralysis, and start throwing Ultra Balls at him, or Pokeballs, you never know, it might work, but Ultra Balls are definitely the way to go. So there is Moltres, and we are almost done for all of our legendary Pokemon. There's only one left after Moltres. Moltres is the Flame Pokemon, Fire Flying type, 6 feet 7 inches tall. That's a big bird. He looks like a chicken though. Moltres we are going to call Hephaestus. Hephaestus, I think that's how you say it. Hephaestus, I guess that's how you say it. He's like what's that? Like the forge god for the Greeks. He's like paralyzed and shit like that, but forge, fire, it's the only thing that goes hand in hand, so there you go. And our last legendary Pokemon is Mewtwo, obviously. So everyone knows where Mewtwo is. He's in the Cerulean Cave. So hit your ass over to the Cerulean Cave. You have to beat all the Kanto gym guys to unlock him, I believe. Since you're going to the Cerulean Cave, just follow this way. I didn't have Flash, but this is, if you don't have Flash, this is the best way to do it. Obviously, you just follow this video and you'll be able to see the way I go. Oh, there's Pokeballs that pick up the way, like little breadcrumbs. So yeah, when you come across that bridge there, you want to go underneath it. I didn't notice that the first time I played through this. Underneath it, and then you go down these stairs, and then you go to the right, and you go up these stairs, and go straight up. Don't go across the bridge, go straight up. I'm going to put on a little bit of max repel here, go straight up. And this is relatively easy to navigate around. Go up, go to the right, and then down, and then you pretty much can't go anywhere except for to the right and up and back and forth and whatever. You go all the way to the top, to the left, and then you work your way over to the left side until you get to the next ladder. So keep moving to the left, and the ladder should be coming up relatively soon. There it is. Now you go down the ladder, and down this ladder as well. You want to get to the bottom of the Cerulean Cave. Use the rock climb. You need rock climb, by the way. I don't know if you need it, but for this passageway you need it. I don't know if there is another passageway to get to Mewtwo, but if there is, then you don't need to go this way, but this is probably the easiest way to do it if there isn't. Alright, so use the rock climbs, and then don't go that way, hero. You gotta go down into the water. So make sure you're going down into the water, because that's the only way you can get to him, I believe. Go all the way to the right. Repel effects were off, but I already put one on, no biggie. Power of editing right there. You go into the little bit of water here. You go right once you go in. I went down though because there's like a sludge item or something, black sludge, black something or other. Helps out with poison moves, so I just decided to pick it up because I knew it was there. Yeah, so you grab that if you want to. If you maybe have a poison type that you'd like to equip that on, and then you go to the right. And there is Mewtwo with his weird looking sprite, but he looks pretty creepy. I'm going to go behind him and do a little bit of a dance. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, now Mewtwo turns around because he's pissed off at me dancing behind him. And I hope you guys have the Master Ball still. I would recommend using it on Mewtwo because he's a bitch to catch. So we're going to check out that Master Ball on him. I have caught him, like in Pokemon Leaf Green, I caught him with Ultra Balls, but in this one I wanted to save myself some time because I was getting tired when I was recording this. So I decided to chuck the Master Ball at him. You could also use it on Raikou or Entei because they're also really annoying to catch, but you still got to catch one of them, so if you're going through all the legendary Pokemon. So I suggest using it on Mewtwo and wasting your Saturday night being a virgin playing Pokemon. Haha. Alright, so there's the genetic Pokemon, Mewtwo, and we are going to call him... Drumroll, please. We are going to call him Sidekick, because that's what all you guys are. You're our heroes' sidekicks. So I thank all of you for watching this video and being my sidekick and liking every single one of these Pokemon videos so far. There's a sweet victory dance that went on forever. I'm just going to go out of the cave, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful to most of you who needed to find all the legendary Pokemon. I am Hero, they call me. I will catch you on the next part, the last part. Peace out, guys.